Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're addressing the 3-5-2 formation on FIFA 21. Let's get in. So defensive style to kick it off is going to be balance. This is by far the most meta post patch, and trust me when I say that. Width is going to be 4 and our depth is going to be 6. The reason why our depth is going to be so high is because on the instructions our 3 centre back they're going to stay back, and that's going to create a sturdy platform for our attack to build on. Our offensive style is going to be long ball, again by far the most meta offensive style post patch. Do not want to use anything else. If you are slightly worse at the game, then maybe use fast builder. But for people who like to keep hold of the ball and hit on the break, then use long ball. Our width for our offensive side is going to be 5 again. I usually say keep the same width, but on the 3-5-2 is completely different, and I'll show you why in a second. Our players in the box is also going to be 6. This is because we want to commit men forward, because our 3 centre backs are also going to create a massive platform for our attack to build on. And yeah, I said that before, but that is so true. Our corners and free kicks are going to be 2 as well, so definitely use that, because getting hit on the break on this game is very annoying, and I think you can agree with me on that. Yeah. So this is the 3-5-2 formation. There's many similar formations to this. You can play your left backs and right backs at left mids and right mids, and maybe drop a more defensive player into centre back. So our instructions are going to be as follows. We're going to have 2 strikers, one's going to be different and one's going to be different again. So our first one's going to have default, stay forward. The one who's more of a finisher, I recommend staying forward, and the one who's pacier, I recommend staying basic defensive support. So our more defensive striker is going to have default on every single thing, and a more attacking one is going to have stay forward on him. Our cam is going to be as follows. He's going to have stay forward, get into box, default. The cam is like the centre of the involvement here. He's the one who you want to focus on. Make sure you have a good cam because he wants to get in the box, score loads of goals for you, and trust me, get a good cam because this is very crucial on this formation. Our right mids and left mids are going to have come back on defence, stay wide, and get into box. This is because come back on defence, as you can see on our formation page right now, the 3 centre backs do not cover enough width, and our right mids and left mids are going to cover that width. And as you can see on my left mid here, we're going to have come back on defence, as you can see, and yeah, stay wide definitely, because we do want to have left backs and right backs, or left mids and right mids, and if they get central, then they're going to get in the way of centre backs, aren't they? And yeah, defensive or default balance support, get into box, because we do want them to get in the box even though they are quite defensive. Default interceptions as well. Our CDMs are going to be as follows. We're going to have default, cover center. This is more attacking CDM. So yeah, have one more attacking CDM, one more defensive CDM. It's like the strikers. And our more defensive CDM is going to have default, stay back while attacking, default, and default. Cover wing on this is very important, because your cam and centre backs do cover a lot of the centre of the pitch. On our centre backs, moving on to them, is default and default. Every single one's going to have default on them. Do not want to change a thing about these guys. If you do, then you're messing yourself up and you're only kidding yourself. So our goalkeeper is going to have comes, crosses, and super keeper. This is just my opinion. You do not have to use this instructions. This is just personally me. I like my goalkeeper to come out, get the ball, be aggressive, catch the ball or punch the ball out, and sometimes even slide tackle the offender. So yeah, that is the roles and instructions for our players. And yeah, if you did like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, have a nice day, have a nice week, goodbye.